Comparing fraction statements, looking at fractions with related denominators. We have learned about equality symbols. This one is greater than. We can think about 4/10 is greater than 2/10. The arrow always points to the smaller value in the statement. This one is less than. So we can think about 5/10 is less than 5/8. Remember, the arrow points to the smaller value. We also have equal to. We use this when both values in the statement are the same. So 5/10 as a diagram is equal to 5/10 as a symbol. Let's now use the symbols to compare fraction statements. Here we have a statement. We need to know which symbol to put at the question mark to make the statement true. We can think about 3/4. And then on the other side, if we start with 1/2, and because we are adding 1/4, we can add quarter lines like this. So 1/2 is the same as 2/4. Now, when we add one more quarter, we can see that both values in the statement are equal. So we can change the symbol to an equal sign to make the statement true. Let's try another. Here we have 7/10. We want to take away 2/5. To do this, we can think about 2/5 on an equivalent number line to our tenths. So 2/5, you can see, is the same as 4/10. So if we take away 4/10, we can see we are left with 3/10. Now, if we look at 5/10, we can be sure that 3/10 is less than 5/10. When comparing each side of the statement, we need to take it in slow steps, draw pictures if we need help to see the maths, and then compare the fractions. Here we have another statement. We can see what 7/8 looks like, and if we start with 2/8 and add half, we can see that half is the same as 4/8. So when we add the half, we get a total of 6/8, and then we can be sure that 7/8 is greater than 6/8. Remember, we evaluate each side and then compare them when we are looking at making statements true. Here we have another. Let's try to do it without diagrams to help this time. If we start with 16/10 and we take away 1/2, we need to think about if 10 pieces make the whole, then 5/10 will be the same as 1/2. So 16/10 minus 5/10 leaves us with 11/10. And then we know that 12/10 is greater than 11/10. Whichever strategy you use, drawing pictures or thinking about equivalent fractions in your head, it is important to be able to explain why one value is greater than another. Let's try another one. Here we have 1/4, and we are adding on 12ths. We can also think back to array diagrams where 12 and 4 are related. So here we have 3 rows of 4 dots, which is 12. I can see my quarters when I add lines like this. So 1/4 is 3 of 12 parts. Therefore, 3/12 plus 12/12 equals 15/12 altogether. Then we know that this is less than 16/12. Being able to think about related fractions, drawing a diagram to help us see and complete the maths, to understand the value of fraction statements is important for understanding and working with fractions.